today we will learn suspense account. Okay, so our previous lesson we learned how to rectify the errors. We had 5 complicated errors we rectified here. Okay, so here you see the format of the suspense account. Here we have date, detail and dollar column on the debit side. Here same date, detail and dollar column on the credit side. Okay, so let us write here credit and here debit. Okay, good. So here it is a suspense account, you know. So here from this journal book, all about suspense transaction will appear here in this account. Okay, so where we have suspense? Here we have suspense number 1, then we have here suspense number 2, and we have suspense in number 4. Okay, so these 3 suspense related transactions we have, and this will appear here. Okay, so here number 3, this has no suspense account, so this will not appear here, and same number 5, there is no suspense account here. Okay, so what does it mean? It means that for these 3 errors there is a difference on the trial balance. Okay, so now by preparing the suspense account we will know, after rectification of the errors, still what is the difference between debit and credit column in the trial balance, which is suspense. If there is no more errors in Julie's business, in this case our suspense account will be balanced. Debit amount and credit amount will be same. If there is any difference, what does it mean? It means there is a mistake still in the business which could not be discovered yet. Okay, so here what was the question? Prepare the suspense account, include the original balance on the trial balance as a balancing figure. Okay, so means the difference between debit and credit column is the amount of suspense, okay, which will appear in the trial balance. Okay, so here now where to include this debit column or in the credit column, how to understand? Okay, here number 1 we see general expenses to be debited and suspense account to be credited by $28. Okay, so here suspense account is credited, so we will come on the credit side, not in the debit side. Okay, on the credit side. Okay, so here what to write? We will write the opposite account or corresponding account, which is here general expenses. Okay, so let us write here general expenses. Okay, so what is the amount? Amount is here $28, so we will write here 28. Okay, now date, what date should we write? On the question it is written that Julie has discovered the following 5 errors in the accounting records for the year ended 30 April 2022. Okay, so at the end of the year she discovered this error. Okay, so you know at the end of the year what is business do? Business prepares financial statements like income statement or statement of financial position, which is balance sheet. Okay, so that moment business means Julie discovered this mistake. Okay, so we will write here the date. Which date? The end of the financial period, which is 2022 April 30. Okay, good. So first transaction is done. Second transaction here. So what is written? ISAC is here debited and suspense account is here credited. So again suspense is credited. We will come on the credit side. Don't be confused. Okay, so what account will write here on the detail column? We will write the opposite account, whatever it is. So here we have ISAC, so we will write this name here. Okay, the amount is here $36, so we will write here suspense account $36. Okay, so the date will be the same date, April 30. Okay, 2022. Good. Second transaction is also recorded. Now third one is not there, it will not appear here. full tone will be appeared because here we have suspense. Okay, it is $76, but here suspense account is debited. Yeah, so we will come on the debit side, not here. Okay, so what account we will write? Corresponding account, which is discount received. Okay, so let us write here discount received. Okay, what is the amount? Amount is here suspense account $76. Yeah, so we will write here $76. So let us write here. Okay, good. So we have no more transitions, so we need to write a date. Yeah, so what date? The end of the financial period 2022 April 30. Okay, great. Now what to do? Now it is a requirement, we need to find out our balance sheet figure which will appear on the trial balance. Okay, so how to balance it, how to find out? Okay, so here we have debit and credit dollar columns. Yeah, here we have to check which column is greater, debit column or credit column. So here we see our credit column is greater, right? So we have to sum up the credit column first. Okay, so here if we sum up, we get $76 as a total. Okay, so now we will take this amount to the opposite side. Opposite side means here on the credit column, right? So we will take this amount $76. Okay, now what to do? Now we have to subtract all these amounts from this total to know our balance sheet figure. Okay, so here we have 28 plus 36. So if we add these two and if we subtract the addition from $76, what we get? We get here $12, right? So let us write here 12. Okay, this is the balance sheet figure. So what we'll write? We will write here difference on the trial balance. Okay, so difference on the trial balance is here $12. Okay, we can write here balance CD. Okay, means balance carried down balance sheet figure, but here it is required to write difference on the trial balance. So here it is $12. So what will be the date? Date will be the same, the end of the financial period 2022 April 1st. So the difference on the trial balance is here $12. What does it mean? It means that all the errors are not yet discovered in Julie's business. Okay, because of this error, for this amount trial balance won't be balanced. Okay, so later Julie has to discover all the errors. Now why suspense account is prepared? To balance the trial balance temporarily. Okay, why? Because at the end of the financial period, business has to prepare financial statement, means income statement and balance sheet. Okay, if trial balance is not balanced, business cannot prepare the financial statements. Business cannot know whether business makes profit or loss, or follow the situation of the asset and liability in the balance sheet. So here we could bring down the balance. See, we wrote here $12. We could bring down this balance here. Okay, but it is not required on the question, and mostly we write here balance CD. Okay, balance carried down, but here we are required to write here difference on the trial balance, and it is written on the question, so we wrote here this. Okay, so this is how you have to prepare suspense account.